President Park Geun has vetoed revisions to the National Assembly law that gives the parliament power to request changes to ordinances, including presidential orders.
It's the first time President Park has vetoed an assembly-approved bill and the 73rd presidential veto in Korean history. Our Choi You starts us off.
Before the cabinet decided to call on the National Assembly to again discuss the disputed bill, President Park sternly explained that she had no other choice but to veto due to concerns over what she deemed administrative paralysis. She said giving the parliament power to request changes to ordinances infringes on the government's and the judicial branch's authority and therefore could be unconstitutional.
이 개정안은 국가 행정 체계와 사법 체계를 흔들 수 있는 주요한 사안으로 여야의 주고받기식이나 충분한 검토 없이 서둘러서 진행할 사안이 아닙니다.
The president said it's apparent the ruling and opposition political parties rushed the passage of the bill, citing that lawmakers are unclear about whether the request requires mandatory action by the government. She also took aim at the parliament for neglecting the people while prioritizing bills for political gain. President Park accused lawmakers of repeatedly blaming the government for not doing enough instead of passing bills aimed at revitalizing the economy and improving the people's livelihoods. In a rare move, the president targeted the ruling party floor leader, the chief negotiator for the bill and regular critic of her policies. Questioning the efforts of Yoo Seung-min in gaining parliamentary support for economic policies, President Park said politics is not something that can be used for one's political philosophy or logic. By exercising her veto power, the president has risked a head-on confrontation with the parliament and with both the rival political parties. Analysts say it was a practical move as she couldn't have allowed the parliament to meddle in her running of state affairs, especially as she comes close to the midpoint of her presidency. Choi You, Arirang News.